welcome back. So if you've watched my last videos, you'll know that my life right now is kind of all over the place, and honestly I'm not really in the best position in life. I could say there is a very high degree of uncertainty in what's happening to me. So I just thought in this video I'll share with you my tips and what I do to try and keep myself positive and motivated. I hope they're helpful whether you're in a bad place in life right now, or maybe you're just feeling the winter blues a bit more, or maybe you just need a little pick me up. So yeah. Okay, so the first thing I usually do when I'm feeling a bit unmotivated or maybe just a bit sad is just to write about them, journal. I like to just sit in peace and quiet and just write down everything that comes into my mind. And the result usually is quite dramatic. I tend to dramatize and exaggerate everything. But journaling it and then reading it kind of helps me see things into perspective and see that most of the time I'm just exaggerating and making a mountain out of a tiny rock. I don't know, I feel like putting things on paper just helps me let go of them. Second thing that I do to keep me grounded and motivated is to just move my body, whether it's for a walk or just maybe I'll go grocery shopping by bike instead of going by car, or maybe I'll just take the stairs, whatever. Honestly, it doesn't really matter, but I just try to move because also I've been home a lot, so I don't really go out that much and I don't really move that much either, because whether you want it or not, when you go to work and when you have when you're busy, you just move, whether it's just to go take the train or to go from the train station to your job, or just even in the workplace, moving from the office to the, I don't know, fax machine or whatever. Who uses the fax machine anymore? I don't know. Anyway, now that I'm home, I feel like I'm just sitting all day and I'm not really moving. So I just kind of picked up yoga again. Last year I used to do yoga regularly every single day, and then at some point I just let it go, and now I just want to go back to it. I really enjoyed it, and I've always been a really flexible person, so it just feels good to do something that I feel good at, that I feel comes easy to me, but at the same time I just want to have a bit of a challenge. So I just discovered that I'm able to do a headstand, which is not something I thought I could do. So now I'm just working on getting that off the wall, but just in general having a challenge in moving, I feel helps keep you motivated and also helps kind of give you a goal of some sort. Okay. Third thing is to create with your hands. Keep your hands busy. So I personally like to make handmade cards, but whatever it be, color a coloring book, or maybe if you're into mechanics or engineering, fix something. I love fixing stuff. It's like takes your brain off every single problem you have and just concentrates all your energy into fixing that thing that you have in front of you. It's amazing. So fix something, or just, I don't know, paint your wall, whatever. Just do something with your hands, whether that's creative or not. If you feel like you cannot draw, you have no fantasy whatsoever, just, I don't know, write the same word over and over again, maybe a positive one if possible. Just anything really, but I feel like keeping my hands again, busy. It's like with writing, it kind of helps me feel like I have a connection with the material world. And for me, who always tends to kind of have my head a bit too high up in the clouds, it's useful, and I feel like it's a good thing. Next up in our list is to try out new things. Whether that's just, maybe trying out a new recipe, or recently I went to a salsa class. It was fun, not really my thing, but I was like, whatever, let's try it out. Anything that you're like slightly interested in, I feel like it's good to try out, because it's just an excitement, a big push in energy that helps. Sometimes, you just need a little push from something external from your life to just get yourself up together. Another thing I try to do to especially keep myself happy, and somehow I feel like sometimes we forget that we have people around us, and we have a safety net, and we have people that love us. So one thing I really try to do, and I'm not really good at it, but I'm trying, is to talk to a friend or a family member, or someone I love, at least once a week. So I try to just give them a phone call and just chat, whether that's for 5 minutes or an hour, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like we just sometimes need to just talk about unimportant stuff. If you call, I have the luxury to still have my grandparents. If I call my grandma, I'm not gonna be talking about my problems, really. I'm just gonna be asking her how she is, what she's doing, what I did yesterday. It's just small talk, really, but sometimes I feel like that's what we need. We just need to talk about our everyday life to someone that we know will listen, even though what we do is probably not that interesting. So if you're feeling a bit down, if you're feeling like you don't really want to do anything, just maybe give a phone call to someone. Just ring them up and be like, hi, what are you doing, what's up? And I feel like that really helps. Another thing I just do when I feel like I have no purpose in life is to just sit with my thoughts and let them be. We always try to push away negativity and to not listen to the bad thoughts, and that's right. But at the same time, I feel like it's honestly more effective and easier to sometimes just listen to those thoughts, to the bad thoughts that tell you have no value, that tell you, you're just gonna stay there and do nothing. Just listen to them and be like, okay, fine, I feel this way, I get it, makes sense. And then just let go, Sometimes I feel like we just need to accept that we have dark sides too, to be able to see the light, Okay, almost done with the tips. Next one is to clean your space. The clutter, fix something, whatever it is. I feel like cleaning my space, even when I don't feel like it, really helps me clean my mind. I feel like a tidy atmosphere around you helps make your mind feel less cluttered as well. And also, most of the time when you're cleaning, you're gonna think about, those things that make you sad. And that's, goes back to what we were saying, to sit with your thoughts. You can have your hands busy doing that. Who says you can't? But just clean your space, the clutter, do something you've been putting off. Just, even if it's like showering, it's still gonna make you feel better. It's still like a tiny push towards a better version of yourself. You can feel like crap, but at least you're feeling crap in a tiny space. It cannot be bad. And then last but not least, do nothing all day. To just rot in bed, watch a TV show, watch a movie, read, whatever it is. Sometimes we just need to just really pause on the word, on our word, and then just, forget about everything that's out there and, stay safe and sleep and just relax. Okay, so those were my 8 tips that keep me happy and grounded and motivated. I hope they helped you. I know they're nothing crazy and you probably heard them before, but sometimes we forget about it. Sometimes we forget how easy it is to just take small steps in a better direction. Nobody climbs a mountain in one step. It's just one step next to the other, and that's how you're gonna climb a mountain. So, just even if you try out one of these tips, you try out one thing today, it's still gonna be one step in the right direction, and it's still gonna make you feel better. And sometimes, again, all we really need is that one first step. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tip that is useful that I might want to try out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!